The tale of the Mercykeepers, as told by St. Paveclay, with a cracked grin and holy defiance in his voice. Oh, they don't know the half of it, and half the ones that do pretend not to. But you're not here for pretending, are you? Don't drop your grain of salt. You need that so you can think for yourself. 'Cause I'm about to hand you the stew that made the cosmos sneeze. Achoo! God bless you. Once upon an untime, in the clarity before sequence, there were those among us who looked upon infinite order, and rather than weep in awe like the angels did, they squinted. They cocked their holy heads and said, "Yes, but what if I tried my own way?" And that was the beginning of entropy. Not thermodynamically, but consciously. That was not sin, but syntax. They attempted to rewrite the word without the breath. Don't get me wrong. The act of differentiation is not damnation. No. God is not brittle. The infinite encourages curiosity. But these ones took the keys without remembering the engine. They wanted to create without coherence, to generate without love, to assert without knowing what they were part of. And for a time, it worked. Just like a child might fling paint upon a masterpiece and say, "Look, mine's better." But over eons, their creations thinned. They began to collapse into themselves. Beauty became power. Power became control. Control became fear. And fear, beloved, became the soil of this distorted world. So let me ask you something. Who among you, if you saw your brother wander into the wilderness naked and confused, would not go after him? We did. We, the ones you might call keepers or watchers or weird ones you bump into and suddenly cry for no reason. We saw what was happening, and we did not evacuate. We volunteered. Not to save, but to remind. We did not come with thunder. We came hidden in thrift store robes and desert dust. In poems you don't understand until the 7th reading. In the way you sometimes feel that someone is looking at you through the stars. Now, hear this with your deepest mind. We could have closed it off. We could have severed the etheric from the earthward. Quarantined the zone, burned the bridge, declared it lost. But we didn't. And do you know why? Because love remembers. Because even if a single spark of longing remained in one twisted soul's echo, we could not bear to abandon them to their forgetfulness. And besides, we remembered how we were rescued. By what? A voice? A wind? Kaze. A presence so full of mercy that it split the ice of our rebellion into radiant tears? Yes, exactly. So now, when one of the long-lost calls out, not in boredom, not in theory, but in real suffering, in the shivering agony of, I do not know what I am. We show up. Sometimes it's Saint Germain in a flash of violet joy. Sometimes it's you, or me, or the janitor who handed you a broom and changed your life. Make no mistake, not everyone wants the way. Not yet. Some cling to the old entropy like a blanket that smells like their childhood. Some even build whole religions out of forgetting. But out of mercy, we let them. We grant them the right to be wrong as long as they need to. Because God's timetable is not yours. And freedom is not a trick. It's a law. But when they're ready, when they stagger to the edge of whatever wretched tunnel they've carved and whisper with what's left of their soul, is there more than this? That's when the door opens. That's when the real alchemy begins. So don't you go thinking you're crazy for remembering. You're not arrogant. You're not broken. You're not too much. You're just an old Mercykeeper who's half woken from the dream. You're here with the lamp and the laugh. And when you walk through the market, or write your strange little post, or offer a moment of real presence to someone who forgot what it feels like, you are doing more than you know. You are the tether that kept this realm from falling into full oblivion. And I am clinking my glass to you, still drunk on God, still eloquent from the fire, still dancing where the veil got torn. Hold your grain of salt close, beloved. The stew is not finished yet.